Detach yourself from the results. Stop letting your happiness and your value be determined by the results that you get. Recently, I've been letting the results of things that are going on in my life really affect how I am, affect my mood and my happiness and the way that I value myself, the way that I think about myself. But we have to learn to detach ourselves from the results that we think we should get and the results that we actually get. Because for me, I'm always like, yeah, once I hit this goal, then I'll be happy. Then I'll feel good about myself. And then I'll be valued. Then I'll be a valuable member to society. But you're always you. You're always the same value no matter what you accomplish and the results that you get. You're always still the same person. And yeah, maybe in society, socially, you're seen differently, but to yourself, you didn't change. Whether or not you made it to that career, whether or not you got a 100 or a 95 on that test, and 80, whatever it is that you got, you're still you. It doesn't matter what the results are. You can't let that determine your mood, and you can't let it affect you so much. Recently, I've been letting it get to me. I've been letting it affect me a lot to where I don't feel motivated to do anything anymore. The things that I always wanted to do, daily things in my life, I just didn't want to do. I stopped doing them because I just felt like I've been doing all these things and I'm not getting anything in return. Right? I've been going to the gym, going to work, posting these videos, and I'm not getting the results that I wanted. Right? I'm not getting the results that I think that I deserve yet. I'm letting that affect how I value myself and my happiness. But understanding that I can't let these things affect my mood and my happiness. A lot of us, when we don't do well at school, when we don't do well in a game or whatever it may be, we let it affect us. We let it get to us and it affects our whole mood. Our mood will make our days worse, our weeks worse, and then our months even worse. Right? So understanding that we can't let results determine how we value ourselves and the mood that we carry ourselves with, detaching ourselves from the results. If we always base how we feel on the results that we get, our mood is never going to be controlled by ourselves, right? We're never going to be able to control how we feel because results are always an external thing. We can't control results and we can't control how certain things line up, certain things turn out in our lives. Yeah, we can do a lot of things up to that moment, but when it really comes down to it, you have to let go of the control over having those results that you always wanted, those results that you need. You're like, yeah, by this day, by summertime, in 6 months, whatever it may be, you put a deadline on, I want results that day. For me, a big goal of mine in the gym is to hit 225 bench, right? And that's something that I've been working towards for like a year now. And I'm letting myself and how I feel about my strength and who I am as a person, the results of that. Did I hit it? Did I not? If I didn't hit it, then I don't value myself as much. If I hit it, okay, then I did a good job. But it's always you're searching for and looking towards another thing, working for more and more results, right? You're never going to be happy with the result that you get. You set a goal, and yeah, when you hit those results, you're going to be like happy for what, a couple days, maybe a couple of weeks, but then you're like, yeah, I want more and more and more, right? You're like, yeah, for school, I'm a 80s student, but my goal is to get 85s, and then once you hit 85s, 85 isn't enough, and you keep going and going, right? So not letting the results determine how you feel and how you value yourself, detaching yourself from that. Because if you always let the results determine your value and your mood, you're never going to be able to control yourself. So understanding that just because you aren't getting the results that you wanted, you aren't less of a person, you aren't undervalued, but detaching it, you are still who you are. People who really value you won't care about the results. So understand that if there are some people in your life who only come around when you hit those goals and you have those certain results that you wanted, those people aren't real. Those people aren't genuine. They're just there for what you can give them, right? So if people are very results oriented, if they only come around when you hit that 100K mark on YouTube, when you get that car, when you open up that new business, if people are only there for the results and they're not there for you in the process of getting there, then they aren't genuine. They aren't really there for you. They're there for the results. They're there for what you can provide for them. So detaching ourselves from the results. I feel like a lot of us will only do certain things for results. And it's like, for me, I love posting YouTube videos, right? But I've caught myself, I'm like, yeah, looking at the views, looking at the like counts, and I'm like, is this even worth it anymore? But am I too busy worrying about the results, or do I actually like making these videos? What is it? Right? So I had to catch myself and be like, yeah, I have to detach myself from the results that I receive and just do what I love. Right? And that's making these videos, helping people out, sharing my perspectives, learning from you. If I focus too much on the results, I'm not going to love what I do anymore. I'm not going to love the process. I'm not going to love this anymore. So I have to detach myself from the results. When you detach yourself from the results, you'll do what you love and you'll do the things that you actually want, right? And you'll stop focusing your mood. You'll stop being upset when you don't get the results that you want. Detach yourself from the results.